First and foremost, it's good to win again. You know, we haven't won in a couple games. We lost 3 out of 4, and coming off of exam break, this was a game I was very worried about just how we would perform because we haven't competed in a week, and we haven't had a lot of practice time because of exams. I like the way we competed. I thought we did some good things, especially defensively. I thought we did a terrific job on Andino. That's a point of emphasis we had for this game. And so I'm pleased with that. I thought as the game went on, our offense got a little bit better and picked up. So I'm pleased about that. Again, I'm proud of our guys for the way we've handled this week with exams and for the effort that we had today.
During a game like this, Jeff, where you guys win by 35, how much does a game like this allow you as a coach to maybe try some new things out and experiment a little bit?
Yeah, I don't think we're at a point in our program where we can experiment. We're trying to build habits and create habits, and so we're trying to do what we do and to try to get better at those things. Talking, communicating on defense. Not being screened, making sure our ball screen coverage, we're connected on it, and we're doing it the right way, making sure we're sharing the basketball, trying not to turn the ball over, all those things. And so that's what we're trying to get out of each game, trying to build those habits where they become second nature to us. It's not right now, and we've improved, but it's not where we want it to be and where it will be as we continue to work. And these games provide us competition, provide us against an opportunity to play against another opponent, and gives us a chance to get a win. And I thought we took advantage of it today.
What did you see from Cameron Davis today, kind of his first action on the mound?
Cam has played well. This is his first maybe extended action, but he's played the past few games, and he's done well when he got in there. He played really well in his minutes against West Virginia, played well in his minutes here against Niagara, the last game. Cameron provides energy. He defends. When he was in the game, we wanted him on number 1 on Andino. He can make shots with his feet set, and he just has such a great attitude, and he's worked his butt off in practice. And he's a guy that I trust. He's a guy that I believe in, and he's a guy that's really, really important for us.
I don't think you can emphasize rebounding any more than you already have. But now that you lost a big man this week, you have to maybe rebounding is even more important for your 2 big guys.
No, it's not more important. It's as important. I mean, the guy we lost didn't rebound for us. I mean, that's the truth, and it's not a knock. I mean, it wasn't like he was playing a lot. So it's you hate to see anyone leaving. You wish him well, but rebounding is huge for us, period. And just because we're down a man doesn't mean that it becomes even more. All of us have to do it. All of us have to do it, and we have to get better. That's a habit that's not there. I was furious on a play. It was 2 plays in the second half, one where Terrell Brown blocked the shot, and we didn't go after it. And they went after it, and they got it, and then we fouled at the shot clock as the buzzer went off, and they get 2 free throws. And then there was another one where a shot was missed, and we didn't go after it. The ball actually bounced and went out of bounds, and we're there like this, and the ball goes out of bounds. We have to pursue those rebounds. That's a habit that we don't have, where we go after the ball all the time. I want to pursue that, number 1, because it gets us in transition. We don't have to take the ball out. We can go right away. And then it's a team that was pressing, so we don't have to play against the press. And also, that's a play that happened at the end of the Niagara game, where we go like this, and we're expecting it to go out of bounds, and they made a hustle play, which I thought was the play of the game. That's not our habit. That has to become our habit, and we have to continue to work on that.
What did you see that was different about Jarrod's game today that allowed him to get those rebounds and sort of be engaged in all phases of the game?
Yeah, I don't know if it was anything that was different. I just think that's how the game was. Obviously his stat line at halftime was really good. He had 8 points and 9 rebounds and 3 assists and no turnovers. And I thought the least impressive of it was the 8 points. And that's one of the things that he does. I think Jarrod's a really good shooter when he has his feet set. But, you know, his rebounding, his assist, his playmaking, but more than anything, his voice. You know, he had an energy out there, and I thought he made the right play, the correct play the majority of the time. And so I was very, very impressed with him, you know, with that. Even in the second half, he could have hunted points, but I thought he continued to make the right play. And that's something we need everyone on our team to do.
Shamil do anything to earn more time today?
He played. He got more time today. And so we'll see what happens going forward.
With talking about him, talking about Cam, Terrell getting 10 points, knowing what's coming in ACC play, how much do you need those guys to be ready to contribute because of whether it's back-to-backs, foul trouble, that sort of thing?
We need everyone. We need everyone ready to contribute, everyone ready to come to practice to get better every day and to work their butts off. And we need that every day. Again, we're trying to create habits. We're trying to create winning habits. And that's something that we as a program, we don't have that yet. And again, we're taking the right steps. But as all of us as adults know that are in here that are adults, you know, a habit is hard to break. And so if you can create really good habits, winning habits, that's infectious, you know, in your program. And that's what we're trying to do.
You know, were you surprised at all, Jeff, by Peace's transfer, by the timing of it, or was that something you guys had kind of talked about where you felt he might have better opportunities elsewhere?
Was not surprised, had not talked about it, but was not surprised. Very little surprises me now.
What have you seen from Xavier that's allowed him to be as consistent as he has, at least from a scoring perspective as a freshman?
Number one, he's talented. You know, he works at it. You know, he had a tough week. He didn't practice until Friday because of an injury that he's nursing, and so he's still not at 100%. But he's a good player, and he's a guy that I think wants to be really good. You can coach him hard. You can push him, and he's a worker. And so I think those are the things that are that have enabled him to have a good start.
I mean, I just play within the team. Today, my job really wasn't to look to score. It was to get everybody else involved, and my scoring came along after that.
Consistency isn't something that most freshmen are really known for. How do you feel like you've been able to just have a steady impact on almost every game you've been in?
My confidence. My confidence has been high almost every game. I mean, my whole team they always just cheer me up, and when I'm down, and they try to keep me up and play the same way.
You know, over the run there with I think one win and about a 2-week stretch. I mean, how difficult was that for you guys at times? Was there a certain moment or a certain loss that kind of hit y'all harder than other ones?
I mean, the one that hit us hard the most was the Niagara. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody wasn't expecting us to lose that game. We came in with our heads off. We didn't execute anything. We weren't playing together, being selfish, too many turnovers, things like that. And today we just showed that we can play basketball together, and we got to get back on track, and we did that.
You know, with losing a game like that, against a lower level team like Niagara, how much more does that maybe mentally prepare you for a game like this, where you guys know if you're not quite at your best, where you can be had?
We probably be at our best every day. We have our own standard. All right, we have our own set of rules we go by. We have our own principles that we abide by. We're not focused on exactly who's on the schedule. We're just focused on making sure we are at our best to play that game. It doesn't really matter who we're playing against. You know, we're just trying to be at our best every day, and we weren't for a 2-week period, so we had to get back on track with that. So it didn't really matter who the competition was today. We were just trying to be the University of Pittsburgh men's basketball team. So.
Jarrod, you guys had a height advantage, but the guys that were getting all the rebounds were you, Malik, Adis. I know Coach Capel said after the last couple of games that getting back to that team rebounding concept was something that was important. I feel like that was what led to the success today.
I think we had high energy today. We were playing really unselfish, and I think that's just what got us going today. We've been talking about it all week, just making sure we were really on point and being us, being together. So I think just the energy level that we had today was beneficial for us, and that helped us get a win.
Xavier, you mentioned getting guys involved was a big part of what you wanted to do today. When you see the score sheet and see Terrell with 10, guys like Cam, Shamil getting in on the score sheet, how important is that going forward as you get into ACC play and you're probably going to need more guys you know, not just the two of you up there scoring.
That's good. That's good for the team, actually. I mean, we can see who really can score the ball, and they who can produce and who else can score when it's needed. And we needed that from them today, and it showed.